actually landed the stinking onion. It was the late one, Chiefs versus Bears. You might have heard this. Trubisky drafted well ahead of Mahomes and Deshaun Watson, but Mahomes is playing in this one. And let's see how it went in front of those Chicago fans. Did he give him something to lust after? How about this? Remember when his kneecap was like a foot away from his knee and they pushed it back in on television? He looks great now. Just running all over the place. Already up 10-0. What you got, Pat? You got Kelsey. Easy touchdown. And right there, he appears to be counting the number of players who were drafted in front of him. He said afterwards, I don't know, I was just having fun. Sometimes I forget what I'm doing in celebrations. Or do you, Pat? Let's get into it. If that's what you want to do, then do it. Own it. Trubisky tried to run a lot in this one. 3rd and goal, he gets stopped. Asked for a face mask, doesn't get it. It's 17-0 in the second half. What do? Throw it up to your best player, Allen Robinson? No, even he couldn't catch. I didn't catch anything. Bears are getting shut out. You felt Mitch was a little tense last night, a little angry, the body language, and I get it. I think he wanted to put on a show. It just didn't work out, like so many things for these Bears. But this is a Chiefs night, 17-3. Look at this, man. Oh, that's 2nd and 5 over the middle. That was kind of a no-look pass from Mahomes. When I say kind of, I mean completely.
Everything he did last night, there's not a trouble with that. Crazy arm angles, no looks. It's just becoming commonplace.
7-3, Damian Williams. That's just a walk-in. This was never really a game. They blew out the Bears. The Bears are done. The Chiefs still have a lot to play for in the AFC, but they cruised in this one. Nagy versus nowhere.
Chiefs fans were rooting for the Bills on Saturday night. Brady, let's go.
Oh, man, here we go.
A lot of scrutiny all week long about this offense. Rex Burkhead, get off of me. Pops it to the outside, touchdown.
That time of year, Burkhead.
Yes,
let's
it is.
Go.
Patriots take the lead. They have the Edelman 2-pointer to clinch the AFC. These guys.
All of a sudden, they look great.
Their 11th straight division. 11th straight division title.
That's pretty good, isn't it?
I worked the sidelines for NFL Network. I had an awesome opportunity to speak with the newest
Who?
member of the NFL's all-time team, Mr. Tom Brady. Brady, Schrager, take it away.
What's it mean to get it with this group here? This is another 11th straight division title.
Yeah, amazing accomplishment and great win today. It's a damn good football team that we beat, and just proud of our guys. We needed it. Came from behind the 4th quarter. I want to say hi to my wife at home and my mom and dad. They're out in California. I love you. Merry Christmas to you guys.
A lot of people on the outside wondering if this team can do it. You guys got it done today. What's your message to everybody else around the league watching the New England Patriots?
Well, our defense has been playing great all year. They hadn't made a great stop here like they've been doing it all year. So glad we're able to come through a little bit. Jules missed him for, I don't know, a quarter or something like that. So glad to get him back out there. He made a big catch on the 2-point play.
How big was it when he comes running out of the locker room? I'm back. How big is it to have Julian Edelman, number 11, out there on the offense?
Huge, man. He's been balling all year. So he's been doing everything for us, and it's just a great way to finish it. Make him earn it, and it was a hard-fought game. Glad we won.
Another division title. Enjoy your Sunday.
Thanks. You too, man. Appreciate it. Good to see you.
All right,
how about that, Schrager? You're a regular Phil Donahue. All right, here we go. Ravens.
Donahue reference.
I thought maybe Jim Gray.
I'll take that, man. That's fun.
Here we go. Lamar Jackson. He hits Mark Andrews, who has been fantastic all year, leading all tight ends in touchdowns. In my opinion, the best tight end in the game. Okay, a little rock, paper, scissors.
The best tight end in the game in a league where Kelsey and Andrews.
Because he can block, Schrager. He's a better blocker than both of those guys. How about this? Moving in the pocket. Moving inside the pocket, he delivers Mark Andrews again. That's his 2nd touchdown today. And Lamar loving it, just like the fans are. And there's Harbaugh, loving it. How about this, man? 2-minute warning, he goes down and he scores in crucial moments of the game. 4th quarter now, Freddie Kitchens trying to dial something up. They desperately need a score. They're down 24-9. Who are they looking for? Fade ball, Odell Beckham. Woo! A little toe drag swag. Marcus Peters, he beats him. He does a little Marcus Peters dance right here.
You see his Grinch cleats?
Yeah, he did have the Grinch cleats with the lights on him. A little bit of swag in Odell, but they tried to go for 2-point conversion. And who was Baker Mayfield looking for?
Ricky Seals-Jones!
Hey, people didn't like the call, but it was the right call because but they tried to go for 2-point conversion. And who was Baker Mayfield looking for?
Ricky Seals-Jones!
Hey, people didn't like the call, but it was the right call because the guy was wide open.
This guy didn't like the call.
Or maybe they should have went back to Odell. And there's Odell screaming at Freddie Kitchens.
People didn't like the call.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying, they criticized the fact that they just kicked the field goal and been down by 1 score. The Ravens, they win this one 13-2. I mean, they're 13-2, and they win this one 31-15, and now they clinch home field advantage throughout the game. And we heard a lot of superlatives when it comes to Lamar Jackson. His coach, John Harbaugh, talked to us after the game.
How many interceptions did he have for the season? 6. 36-6. Man, what more do you need to say? It's amazing. It's tremendous. It's one of the best. Yeah. Should I say it? Huh? Marshall? It's not bad for a running back. We good? That's a drop the mic. Get out of here. Yeah.
Just 2 losses all season long. The Ravens locking up the 1 seed with that win in the AFC, ensuring that the road to the Super Bowl in the AFC, it runs through Baltimore. Let's bring in Ian Rappaport because, yes, they've got a date with the Pittsburgh Steelers, of course, rap sheet in Week 17. The Steelers coming off a brutal upset to those Jets just yesterday. They've got a lot to play for. The Ravens might want to sit some guys, but it's all about Mark Ingram, though, leaving the game in the 4th quarter with what appeared to be a lower leg injury. What's the latest on Ingram? A crucial piece to this offense.
Yeah, one of the best players on the Ravens team and definitely became one of their best signings this offseason. Mark Ingram is dealing with a calf strain, something that can be really tricky and actually can linger not just for this week, but for the coming weeks. And he apparently left the stadium in a walking boot, which is really not alarming. We see players do that a lot. It's really just to alleviate the pressure and make sure that just walking doesn't aggravate this. Ingram is going to get more tests on this calf today. John Harbaugh said pretty optimistically there's nothing structural there, meaning there's nothing major, but that doesn't mean this is an injury that won't affect him down the stretch. Obviously, Ingram is not going to play this week. He may not have anyway. Ravens have nothing to play for regardless. And then they have a bye. But still, we do not know for sure that Ingram will be back to himself and 100% and able to play by the time the Ravens actually take the field in the playoffs.
You do have a date with those Pittsburgh Steelers Week 17. Thank you so much for the update there. A couple of other injuries to running backs around the league, so we'll have you back with us. Don't go too far. Rap sheet. Let's take another look quickly at the AFC playoff picture. That is right. The Ravens do stand on top, locking up the 1 seed with that win. But, Nate, if the Ingram injury is serious, can the Ravens keep firing on all cylinders as they have all season with guys like Gus Edwards and with guys like Justice Hill?
Yeah, that's right. You know, they left with the home field advantage, but they have a health disadvantage. You know, Mark Ingram, one of our favorite players in the league, he's an absolute monster. Now, can they run the ball? Yeah. I mean, Lamar Jackson ran for a casual 100 yards, and he literally looked effortless as he was just skating past individuals. You mentioned Justice Hill, who got in late in the game, pretty much to ice it, gets in the end zone. Gus Edwards gets in the end zone. So will they still have the same impact when it comes to the play-action game? I believe so. But it's not about replacing him as far as rushing, it's that energy. Like, when he went down, I was thinking, who's going to bring that juice? Who's going to bring that flavor? Who's going to bring that sauce? Who's going to bring that big trust? And I know we joke about it, man. We love his personality, but no, Mark Ingram brings a different element.
He didn't tear his Achilles, though.
Right.
He's gonna, that's just great news if you're a Ravens fan. You wake up this morning and you are ecstatic because when he goes down with a non-contact injury, you're like, whoa. Like, we're losing Mark Ingram. To hear that it's a calf strain,
No doubt.
whether he plays at the full strength or not, that is huge. Because like you said, the energy, what he brings and what it deflates in that way. Can I just put it, guys, they have potentially 21 days until they play again. 21, you're talking about they're going to all take off Week 17 and relax. At the very least, they're going to go in shells and just...
That's a scary sight, though.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. He didn't tear his Achilles. So then you have the bye. And then you play another team. So you're telling me
Look, Ian,
20 to
we don't know what he's
days.
going to look like. Can they win without him?
I don't want to entertain that question. I don't know if he's going to be on the field or not.
Okay.
I'm saying they have 21 days to prepare for whoever's coming next. And they have 21 days to rest, which is as rare a thing you get in the NFL. And that, to me, is the most important piece of yesterday. He didn't tear his Achilles, and he's got 20 days. 20 days. Do whatever you need to rehab, and then be ready. Like, if you could ever ask for anything, if you could read a Christmas list,
that's great.
Give me 3 weeks to relax.
I think we're coming out where you are. There's 2 sides of relief for the Saints or Ravens fans right now. First of all, when he got up and then went back down, I think he's done. Like, Nate threw out Achilles. It just looked terrible. So I'm actually thrilled to hear what Ian is saying because I thought maybe that's the classic, it popped and it's done. Huge sigh of relief there because at least we got a shot.
Yeah.
I think with 3 weeks, I think he could be all right. And then also, the fact that we're standing here and Lamar Jackson is still upright. In the last game that they needed 17 carries for this guy. You guys know early in September and October I said, I hate to do this, but I don't think this is going to last. He can't keep running like this. And Nate hated it every time. I was wrong. He is here. He has 21 days. All the numbers the Ravens put up this year, the hell with them. 21 is the most important number. Lamar is standing. I'm encouraged by the Ingram report. I really am. I've seen calf strains, and I've never seen them with 3 weeks to recover. I still think they're the juggernaut, and they just slipped a punch big yesterday.
And, I mean, what Lamar does opens things up for the running back so much that if he isn't 100% himself, they should be okay. So it still begs the question, can anything stop the Ravens?
Yeah, at this point, the only thing that can stop them is themselves. And
I don't know. There's some powers that are rising. The team that played last night, the Kansas City Chiefs, have beaten Lamar twice. Their defense is peaking. We're going to get into it all show.
No doubt.
I remember a week ago we were saying, it's the Steelers. I don't know if it's the Steelers. I don't know if they're getting in. But the Chiefs right now, that could be it. Or the Patriots.
There's a team up
or
in
the Patriots.
Foxborough that seemed to get their groove back a little bit.
Right.
I'm telling you.
I thought you flipped to the Bills.
I thought the Bills were going to win that game.